Hey there, welcome to channel Astro Sharmistha, and this is a very new series I am going to start. I got lots and lots of requests for Nakshatra. Then why I am not making videos for Nakshatra, especially planets, different planets and different Nakshatra. So I will go on that part later, because this is the basic part, that 27 Nakshatras I should talk about first, and then different planets in these nakshatras. So what I'll do, once I will cross around Chitra or Swati, half of the series, then I will start. It's like Sun in Ashwini, Sun in Bharini, in that way. So, and that is going to be too long, 9 planets and 27 nakshatras. Oh god, so many videos. So let's see how we will go. And when you talk about nakshatra, every sign is having 3 nakshatras. Every sign is having 3 nakshatras, and these nakshatras are of the span of 13 degree 20 minute. So like I will start with Ashwini Nakshatra today. So Ashwini Nakshatra is of 13 degree 20 minute of Aries sign, the first sign, first nakshatra. So that's how the thing goes on, and then 1322, 2640, the second nakshatra, and goes on. So that's how the 27 nakshatras, the series of 27 nakshatra is going to conclude in 12 signs. Fine. So in 360 degree, you can say, I don't know how many people are understanding this calculation, but forget that part. If you just want to know how is going to be the characteristics or life of Ashwini Nakshatra people, so just watch the video. And I'm going to actually talk about when moon in Ashwini, or your ascendant is in Ashwini, your lagna is in Ashwini. Okay, it's not other planets, or it's not about your lagna lord, it's just moon in Ashwini Nakshatra. Or you can even find the relativity, your much of the characteristics perhaps will click with when your lagna is also Ashwini. So let's start with Ashwini Nakshatra. Ashwini Nakshatra is the one which is ahead of all the nakshatra, which is in the sign of Aries, which is ahead of all the signs. So they are very good in being ahead. They are very good in taking initiatives. So they are very good in starting work. So they are ahead in these things. And if I have to say one word to describe the entire nakshatra, then it will have to be spontaneity. They are very spontaneous. They are non-stop. So they are quick. They are speedy, they are quick, they are very quick. So speediness, quickness, being rash, swift. So that's what is the domain of Ashwini Nakshatra. Completely the functioning of Ashwini Nakshatra comes under all these things, which is very much in a hurry, very much quick, very much swift. That's how it is. And when you need to be quick, when you need to be very fast, fastest, swiftest, and quickest, then you need to be to the point, you need to be direct. You just can't be like this and being the faster one. You will have to be direct, you will have to be to the point, then you can be the fastest one, quickest one. So they are very to the point, direct people. They will not keep on roaming around, talking here and there. They're to the point, they're straightforward person. So this is the personality I am talking about actually of Ashwini people. And when you need to be quickest, when you need to be faster, then also you need to be light. You cannot be very heavy and then you cannot be faster. So they are light. They are very light people. In other words, they are light in their thought process, in their psychological approach I am talking about. Because when moon is in Ashwini, so obviously I am talking about the personality or psychological approach of these people, the native. So the entire nakshatra comes in Aries sign. So where Mars is the main planet, Mars is the ruler of the sign, and here Ketu is the ruler of the nakshatra. Ketu is the ruler of Ashwini Nakshatra. So these two people are the main functioning thing behind Ashwini Nakshatra. But then again, third nakshatra planet is also coming. Who is that? Sun. Because Sun gets maximum exaltation in 10 degree of Aries, which is under Ashwini Nakshatra. So Sun is getting exaltation in Ashwini Nakshatra. So 3 planets, you can say, are working more or less in this nakshatra. So they are having quite a lot of strong relationship with Ashwini. So when it's Mars nakshatra, Mars is, it's in Mars sign, when it's in, Ketu nakshatra, so they are really very good in taking up initiative, doing some work, and they're always in a hurry. They're always showing rashness in something or the other. So, and at times too much rashness is troubling. It's like you are always in a hurry, and once you do the mistake, you need to do the same thing again. So too much rashness, hurry makes delay, as you know. So that's what happens with them often. And the peculiarity of Ashwini people is that they don't learn from the same mistake. They will keep on doing the same mistake again and again and again. So that's the negative part. And the force, the creative force, and the energy of Ketu is so strong, so overwhelming. It's very hard to sustain. It's very hard to be on the track. It's very hard to handle the energy of Ketu, energy of Ashwini, you can say. I mean, Ashwini means the energy of Ketu over here. This is the first nakshatra of Ketu. Every planet has 3 nakshatras, and every sign is having 3 nakshatras in them. Maybe not the entire sign, I mean entire nakshatra, but the part of nakshatras also. So that's the different calculative part, put it aside. So the thing I was talking about, that they are very much into doing the same thing, and they get overwhelmed very easily. So that's where they need control. That's where the downfall comes actually. That's where the negative part of this nakshatra. They get because the strong influence of Ketu, Mars, everything together, and they're very fierce planets, you can say, the Mars and Ketu. So they carried away a little bit of easily, I would say, and they get overwhelmed very easily. So they need guidance to be on track. They are the people, they love to do, you can say, the fashion clothing. Not exactly fashion, I will say they love to dress up. So you cannot say it's exactly fashion. They love to dress up. So if they have money, so they will put quite a lot of time and quite a lot of money in changing their wardrobe, dressing up and seeing themselves on the mirror and all. That's a good practice, not bad. And if you have your rising sign in Ashwini nakshatra, so the person mostly, as not everyone will be the same, because decanate is something which is important, then your aspect, placement, many things matters. But still, I will say the height of the person can be medium or something. The person will be reddish in features and all, a little bit of broad body and all, quite always spontaneous, as I said, always want to. The main thing is that they don't spend a single moment, single second in converting their thought into the action. So they're very impulsive. The moment they are thinking, the same moment they are also taking action. So they're thinking and working at the same time. So when you don't give much time for thinking, understanding, then obviously there will be some time you will keep on doing the mistake, because they don't think much. They're thinking and they're taking action, giving some of the other output. So that's where the downfall comes. I would say that's the negative part of this nakshatra. And Ashwini nakshatra believes in magic, magical dictum. They feel that there will be something or the other will happen in life. So it's like nothing is impossible in life. They believe it very much. They feel that some of the other magic will happen and everything will be possible. Everything is going to happen in their life. So up to some certain extent, it's good enough, not bad. And Ketu, Ashwini nakshatra. Ashwini nakshatra is having a very great deal of connectivity with, you can say, healing, because Ketu is the nakshatra over here, nakshatra lord over here, and it has lots of relativity with the healing power also. Now I need to talk about one more thing, that is every nakshatra 13 to 20 degree span is further divided into 4 parts. First pada, is 0 to 3 degree 20 minute, then second pada 3:20 to 6:40, then third pada 3:40 to 6:40 to 10, and the fourth pada 10 to again 13:20. The complete package, fourth pada. So every pada is having a different characteristics. Your first pada is something, we'll talk about something. Your second pada is something. Third pada is, we'll talk about something. So I'm going to give you a brief explanation on the every pada, because it's not possible to talk on so much of detail in one video. Otherwise, it will be very messy. It will be long, lengthy, boring one. I don't want to talk so boring over here. So the first pada, which is from 0 degree to 3 degree 20 minutes of Aries sign, that's first pada of Ashwini Nakshatra. These are the real people, those who are so much enthusiastic. They are the real spontaneous people. Among all the four padas, I mean among all the Ashwini Nakshatra people, they are the most inquisitive, they are the most spontaneous, most enthusiast one. And I will say in this nakshatra, this nakshatra, Sun, Ketu, Mars, Jupiter, they relatively do quite well. Not Jupiter, keep aside the Jupiter, I would say Sun, Mars, Ketu, they relatively do quite well over here. And rest of the planets, I will say it depends where the Ketu is in the horoscope. Ketu's positioning matters a lot, because this is the Ketu nakshatra. So rest of the planet, how they will do, how will be their output in this nakshatra, it depends on the Ketu's positioning in the horoscope and Ketu's strength in the horoscope also, more or less the same way. Then the second pada is from 3:20 degree of Aries to 6:40 degree of Aries. This is the second pada, which actually goes to the Taurus Navamsha. They are not that sort of people who will just take initiative and everything just they want to do in a hurry. No, they are quite subtle people. They are the one who wants materialistic things, who wants to have a certain focus in their life. They are goal oriented people, because it's going to the Taurus Navamsha. So they are little materialistic. They know what to do, when to do, what to get in life, what not to get in life, all these things. The third pada, which is 6:40 degree of Aries to 10 degree of Aries, that goes to Gemini Navamsha. They are the speediest one. I mean, among all the Ashwini Nakshatra people, third pada Ashwini Nakshatra people are the speediest one. They are humorous, they are very good in communication, they pick up things very easily. They are the speedy jack of entire zodiac, I will say. And the fourth pada, they have the healing. They have the healing, because it goes to the 10 degree to 13 degree 20 minutes of Aries, that goes to the Cancer Navamsha, and they are the people, those who are very good in this magic, this they believe in magic and all. They are very good in healing. So healing can be in many ways. You don't have to be just some healer or some doctor. Healing can be many ways. If I talk to someone very emotionally nourishing, it can be. So healing can be both the ways, many ways. So that's how the fourth pada people, they are very good in healing. They are mostly related to healing sort of the things. Now in Ashwini Nakshatra people, they don't like to boast about the things. They don't like to show off. They are quite subtle people. And as I said, Mars, Sun and Ketu, these three planets does well in Ashwini Nakshatra, and the rest of the planet, it depends on where is the Ketu posited in the horoscope, Ketu strength in the horoscope and positioning sign, etc. Ashwini fourth pada people, they have the eye for people's need. They understand when someone is needy, because Cancer in Navamsha, any planet which is in fourth pada of Ashwini, that will automatically move to Cancer sign in Navamsha. So these are the people, they understand others' need. They are kind of healer. So it can be healing in any way, emotional healing or medicine healing, anyway, any sort of way, or any energy healing. So now one characteristics of Ashwini people that is very interesting. They are modest in every other circumstance. Achhi, bure, jo bhi kuch ho, they are very modest, and they are moderate eaters. They always keep on believing that something or the other good is going to happen in their life. So when I have seen, when they are stuck in, it's like my father is having this positioning. Actually his rising sign is Ashwini, his moon is also in Ashwini, and whenever he is stuck badly, whenever these people, why I'm talking about my father, whenever these people stuck badly from some of the other ways, some of the other magical things, or something happens, or some resources are there to help him, some resources are there to support these people. So that's a very, very, I would say, very peculiar thing, very, very strange thing about them. And I mean, in adverse situation also they get something or the other support when they expected it least. That's the best thing about them. And they are very resourceful nakshatra, very, very resourceful nakshatra. You need to know how to use these, because that's Ashwini Kumar, is the domain. So they are having the healing, jari, booty, sab kuch. So they are very, very resourceful. You need to know how to use it. You need to know the energy, how it's flowing in your life and all these things. And as healing power is already there in him, so that's all. So these are the people, they are self-sufficient. They hate to depend on others. Because these are the Martian qualities they are having. They are very straightforward, self-dependent people. Ashwini people are quite good enough. So you just need to know how to use Ashwini vibes. They are quickest, they are fastest, they are spontaneous, they are straightforward people. And in profession, if I have to end up anything which relates to speediness, so you're driving, horse riding, this, that, anything which goes with the speed, being quicker. So Ashwini is there. Ashwini people can do better in that way. And secondly, I will say it's also with the healing. So medicine, healing, this is also another part Ashwini does quite well. And any technical part also, because it's Mars is the sign lord and Ketu is the nakshatra lord. So Ketu, Mars combination works over here. So any technical line also can work well. So it depends on many, many things, other things also. So it's not gonna be that every other Ashwini people are in technical field, every other Ashwini people are in healing. So it depends person to person on the basis of horoscope and planetary positions. So that's all from Ashwini Nakshatra. I'll be back soon, perhaps in 10 days or 15 days with Bharini Nakshatra, and soon I will start planets in different nakshatras. So that will be very interesting one, and I'll talk details, because I don't like to just talk about very nominal 1 or 2 sentences. That's not my forte. So I'll be back. You can write down your comments over here, and please you subscribe the channel. So once you subscribe, you will get to know all the videos one by one automatically. So this is sort of auto button for you. So that's all for today, guys. Bye bye.